friends, baby dolls, and of course, baby cakes. You have joined me because I want to tell you something. There are so many soy boy cucks out there. Their predictions are wrong often. We must use them to our advantage. When the crowd is on the same side, you have to remember something. There are insiders everywhere. There are thieves everywhere. I'm an outsider like you. I'm a friend like you. You put your left hand on my right shoulder. Feel these pointy elbows. I'm here to tell you the truth. The truth is, there's a very small, if zero chance, you're going to get insider information to front run anything big, which means the prices start moving first and then you get told, uh-oh, the thing's finished, which means you don't get a free lunch most of the time. Most of the time, you don't get told ahead of time, hey, there's a Ponzi. You better get out. Because most of the time, you look on the price, you go, well, it's pretty much priced in. If it really was a Ponzi, most people will be out. Now, of course, this is a very dangerous assumption to make always. So don't take it home everywhere. I'm just telling you on average. How are we going to use this to our advantage? Well, we're going to point fingers at the Bitcoin maxis and call them cucks. Understand that? Some people might be offended. No, I don't care. We're not saying sorry. You're a bunch of cucks. The Bitcoin maxis tried to Fud Binance to zero. This is the Binance chart. You see, what they were all saying was, you see how Binance had this big gap up? This is BNB coin. It did a big gap up. And the Bitcoin maxi said, well, there's this thin air here. That there was no price action. There was no... When they mean that, by the way, I just want to tell you, what it means is they mean the price went up and it did not do this little zone. Okay? It didn't do the little sideways zone. This is a little sideways zone. This is a sideways zone. So people believe that because of auction theory and how markets work, if you accept buyers and sellers in a zone, the market gets to sit there and decide, are you in or are you out? And that process of decision clears the area. If you don't sit enough time to clear the area, you carry weak hands with you. So that what they believe is when it comes back down, there's nothing to carry you because you never cleared the zone. Did it happen here? No. Why? Well, they've got rounded elbows. The Bitcoin maxis believed BNB was going to go to $30. They said, oh, CZ's insolvent, friends. I'm going to tell you something, okay? This is CZ. Let me tell you something, all right? I've smelled many flowers. I've been to many music events, okay? Lost count. I've been out and about all over, upside down, you name it, I've done it. And let me tell you something. I can read people. And CZ... I don't think he has any weird sexual or illicit substance fetishes. I can tell. He's not exactly the dude to do it. I can just feel it, friends. Now, you never really know someone, but you can smell it. He's not the type of dude to do it because he's chasing emperor glory. Now, most people can't relate to the glory of an emperor because most people are just going to be plebs. You're going to retire off your little $1 or $2 million and earn your little yield. This dude wants to flop out his willy and literally build an empire. It's a pioneer. Richard Hart does the same. Vitalik does the same. These people are like Elon Musk. They have visions to build something big and big and big, and there is no stopping. So when the Bitcoin maxis accused CZ, they go, ha ha ha, you have a big $1 billion treasury. It's actually 50 billion. They go, you're going to touch it. You're going to fondle it. Yes. What they're actually saying is they say, well, I don't trust you because if I had access to the money, I'm a little soy boy bitch and I would spend all of it like SBF. Did it happen? No, it didn't. He flopped it out. He flopped it out and he said, look at this. They all accused him of having a small willy. Changpeng doesn't have a small willy, okay? He is Thicc and Girthy. By the way, Binance went down. It's another 1 year bear market, all right? And I'm not telling you this like as a joke. I'm telling you, it's literally another 1 year bear market. Coinbase ain't enough to carry us. All of the volume goes through Binance. It's linked to Tether Roonies, all right? Turns out we survived. Is it going to happen in the next bear market though? I don't know. I'm scared. I'm scared, friends. I know. Look, the government, they're going to try to drug him up. They're going to do the honeypot on him. You know how there's a honeypot in crypto where you buy a token, you can't sell it? Yeah, well, they sometimes make you an offer you can't refuse. Russia does it. America does it. Mossad does it. They all do it, okay? They find a politician. They send like a hot babe walking through them. They go, wow, I really like the way you tie your shoelaces. Let's get a room. They go to the room. They have premarital sexual relations. And what they don't know is those fluffy slippers she's wearing, there's a freaking hidden camera in there, you idiot. It's too late now. Now you're compromised. This isn't a joke, by the way, friends. I know, I wish I was joking, but they will do something like that to CZ. That is their last resort. Because CZ's not giving up. He's got his crypto keys. His keys access the blockchain. $60 billion. There's nothing else to do. They got to find something on him. Now, obviously, we're scared, but we're kind of like, well, nothing's happened yet. Binance is solvent. CZ owns more Bitcoin than them. Did you know CZ, by the way? Changpeng. I own no BNB. I don't use Binance. I don't want you to use any centralized exchanges. All right? So I'm completely unbiased, but I'm just telling you. CZ, all right? Peng sold his house. His whole house to go all in on Bitcoin in like 2013, 2014 after Mt. Gox Ponzi or during the Mt. Gox Ponzi. And it worked out, didn't it? I remember actually charting it, the dates as well. It's fascinating when you see it because if you actually see the time when he did it, yeah. Friends, look, you got to give credit where credit is due. This dude went all in on a Ponzi and he did it down here. Now you think, oh, wow, it worked out. Yeah, did it? You were down 60% on a freaking Ponzi. A Ponzi trash piece of poop. Bitcoin was contrarian back then. It's not anymore. You have Michael Saylor, Cybernetic Hornet's Nest, shilling it. You've got a whole freaking country adopting it. Peter Schiff uses it for God's sake. It is not contrarian anymore. Kind of contrarian to the stock market boomers, but they're all copers anyway. Enjoy your 6%. Also want to remind you, now friends, I get DM'd a lot. They go, who's this fat dude in the silhouette? Friends, this is Sergey Nazarov. So if you go to Google Images, you just type in fat Sergey Nazarov, you'll find this is one of the original 2020 Link Marine memes. This is one of the memes that started it all because Sergey just kept eating Big Macs. And yeah, that's just the meme has kept growing. Now, if you see these little things, like little Batman symbol, of course, this is a Pepe next to him. So these are the type of Easter eggs you find. Now, if a meme community can make you laugh, probably worth investigating. Pulse Chain and Hex community make me laugh. So does the Chainlink. Okay. Oh, friends, don't go to the Bitcoin meme community. Oh my gosh, those poor things. The Bitcoin meme community, when they upload like a JPEG, it's like really low quality and blurry. And it's one of those JPEGs with the memes where it's like really bad font. It's like boomers send it around like that feeling when you are itchy, but you're not really. You're like, what does that mean? It's not even funny. And they'll be like, they'll send I don't want to show you this. They'll say, they'll put like a picture of like a rotten apple and then a picture of a nice apple. And they'll write ETH and BTC. And it's meant to be like a funny meme. Or they'll show a picture of a car crashed and they'll go Ethereum and then a Ferrari, shiny, and they'll write Bitcoin. So they're like very, very like unfunny. I don't know who you're relating to. And that's probably one of the most fundamental things you can do to carry yourself into the bull market. Because you're like, hey, until the Bitcoin memes start making me laugh, I ain't rotating the majority of my weight back in. So the Bitcoin maxis have every single incentive to tell you that altcoins are going down because it's competition, man. They know, friends, the longer you store value in altcoins, the more risk there is of Bitcoin. That's why. Also, I've got to remind you that you are a Habibi. This is going to be tough to let you know, okay? The crowd, friends. The crowd is so confident that Bitcoin's going to hit $130,000 this cycle. Now, I pray that the targets change. I'm like, hello, Mr. Crowd. Crowd, have you changed your guess yet? Nope. Every day I check. I'm completely open to them checking. See, friends, this is a funny part. I know we are look, I do it too. We all want to put everybody into a stereotype or a label. We go, oh, you're a bull or you're a bear. You know, your slippers are fluffy, yours are tarnished. I understand that. But the world is more like nuance. Like, I've told you, my scam chances is 70%. It's not 100%. I'm not that silly. I'll never give anything a 100% chance. So 30% chance of friendship. But this 70% chance, I want to feel it in my loins, in my pointy knees. I want to feel the percentage drop of the scam because it will increase the chance of friendship that we go above 100K. I don't have that yet. Yes, I've told you before it happened, the Bitcoin ETF does not increase the chance. No, it doesn't. You're going to need to see other things. For example, no one's talking about this. If we got a red 2024 year, yeah, that increases my chance. You've never heard anybody say that. No one even thinks, what if the Bitcoin halving year is actually red? That's never happened before. I'm thinking about it. Why? Because it'll make me more bullish. I don't think it's going to happen, but it might. But that's why we're prepared. Because if there's a red halving year, guess what? You're going to have your friend here telling you, well, go all in, man. Start selling everything. It's literally, start selling all your non-crypto to go buy crypto. That's what you want to see. We're not going to be caught blindsided. Most people incorrectly assume the Bitcoin ETF launched. The friends, you can tell, man, they think it's an entitlement to up-only retirement. No, it's not. It's been dangled on a carrot, on a stick, for a long time. I want to give you the friendliest advice you ever find. Friendly tip. Smart money already knows how to buy Bitcoin. Did you know that? You cranking it? What is revelation? Oh my gosh. Smart money already knows how to buy Bitcoin. Yeah, golly gee. What do you think they've been doing for 14 years? Well, you think you're the first person to discover the money supply, interest rates, QE, macro? They use retailers to exit because the retailers are so lazy that they need to buy the Bitcoin ticker on a stock broker platform. I mean, I don't know how many times I can tell you this, dude. Smart money is not going, oh, golly gee, the stock market broker platform is let me buy Bitcoin. Let me go all in now. Be careful, be careful, be careful. And I'm telling you, be careful. If the coin prices go up aggressive, I'm telling you to be careful more. You're getting more expensive. Look at this. I've seen even some calls for $180,000 Bitcoin. Yeah, it might come true. But I want to ask you this, man. Are you going to do nothing when it's at 80,000? You know, to get to 180,000, friends, it's got to stop at 80 and like shimmer around, right? 1 week, 3 weeks. Well, you think it's going to go from 80, teleport to 180? Good luck. Good luck. Okay, then please, I'm not even to tell you good luck. I'm here as your friend. That's why you like, subscribe, belly button, all. And you're here to shock the algorithm. Family friendly show. I'm telling you now, zero chance. Negative 15% chance. No, that's not happening. You are not inserting $1.5 trillion on a freaking monthly candle, all right, of market cap valuation. If you do, well, stock up on some shotguns, all right? Now, 180,000, it might come still. It might come. But are you going to act at Bitcoin 80,000 hovering? What are you going to do? So that's why, look, I'm conservative in these numbers. I think taking off at least 5% is a smart move. Obviously, 5% is really low, but hey, it can go a long way. If Bitcoin is 180,000, you can just use the ratios. So you're not even expecting anything unique. You go, all right, Bitcoin's 180,000. It's very reasonable to expect. Ethereum's 18,000, right? Now, maybe Bitcoin goes on a Bitcoin-only run and Ethereum's only 9,000, but just look around you, man. Do you have friends and family coming into Bitcoin? Do you, right? We all want yield. We want the Ponzi's. We want smart contracts. We want stable coins. We want NFT, JPEGs, gaming. We want up only. Okay, you're not getting in Bitcoin. We know that. So in this world, though, Bitcoin 180K, Ethereum 18K, all altcoins do 100x. Yes, they do. Because Ethereum does like a 25x from its bottom, and then everything will do between 1 and 4 times the Ethereum multiplier. So between 25 to 100x. But there's a problem. The problem is that if it does that, you are now saying this time is different. What do I mean by that? Well, we've had diminishing gains for 14 years. So at $180,000 Bitcoin, the total crypto market cap is going to be 10 trillion. And of course, you know, that's not the end of the world. It's happened here before. So it's not like we are calling for something extraordinarily unique. You can find that. Just type in total in TradingView and you can see that, right? And you can just put on a monthly chart. And, you know, I've even have my old writing here for you. Yeah, so 10 trillion. You're like, yeah, I can see it going to 10 trillion. How can't it go up here? Well, it can. Of course it can. I'm just telling you. With infinite QE and everything else, all right, we did a 4x. So you might say, well, let's do a 4x again. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's never done that before. It's never matched the previous cycle. It's always diminished because there are more people, more liquidity. It's harder. It gets priced in more. So I hope 10 trillion's in play. If 10 trillion doesn't happen in this cycle, it might happen 2028 to 2030 zone. I hope that. That's why my if you were to ask me, okay, put a water pistol to my head, we go up, we fake out, we do this rounded bottom, and then we actually go to the 10 trillion. That is what I expect. This is just this exact pattern. It's a big cup and handle. And you see this, this is not that bad. Just be careful because this move might be 80% drop in most altcoins. All right, now that 80% drop from where they are might be still higher than today's prices, but you're not going to feel good, man. Look, friends, you're not going to feel good after round tripping 6 years, okay? You're not going to feel good at all because altcoins aren't going to be making their high low. These are new altcoins. This is stable coins. This includes Bitcoin and Ethereum, all right? So it's not so simple. Don't look at the chart and be fooled. I'm telling you, when there's euphoria here, we got to act. So now you get to see the picture. And I'm going to remind you, yes, I hope it happens. But let's be honest, man. Look around you. Look up, look down, look left, look right. Hope is exactly why you are all still here bag holding and praying for crypto to pump again. And don't forget, we are going to pump again, friends. I appreciate it. I'm going to give you some heavy beats just to join us. We are going to pump. We are. I want you to remember something. It's true, isn't it? We are bag holding. We are praying for a pump. Now, it's kind of not fair because stock market people, they're like praying, oh, this thing that I don't understand, I just put money into it and I get to retire in 40 years when I'm done. Sweet. It's an up-only Ponzi. Yeah. But they got the government debasing currency to save it. We don't. It's just us and our wangs and our willies. Gotta remind you, man. I was very unpopular at the bear market lows. Family didn't want to talk to me. No one wanted to look at their phone. No one wanted to talk to crypto. No one wanted to look at anything. It was embarrassing, all right? I had loved ones, friends, I had loved ones telling me. They said, hey, can you like just not tell people you're in crypto at the next, like a family event, wherever we're going? That's what I was going through, all right? I'm not joking. Multiple times. And the prices were so low, I said I was going to talk about it anyway. Okay? That's the feeling of unpopularity. Do you want to win though? So while I was saying, yeah, I work at McDonald's, I'll give you the best damn drive-through experience you've ever had in your life. While I was saying that, I was turbo long. I was coming onto Twitter. I don't know, like coming, family-friendly show. I know, friends. Pay attention. I was coming onto Twitter 15 times a day and YouTube and telling you, get freaking long. Buy in the depression. Do you understand depression? We are depressed. You got to buy. However, it's a duality of man now, or squirrel. And the duality of the squirrels is I will also be equally unpopular at the bull market tops. There will be people who will publicly call me out and say, you're going to get everybody wrecked. You're not bullish enough. You are so stupid. Look at all this good news. Wow, we're just getting started. And I'm not going to care because I'm like, oh, good luck, friend. Good luck. I hope it keeps going up. But I think you kind of need it to go up at this point. It's not that you really want it to. You need it to. And you know what? I'm looking at the other 419 million people already in crypto. And they need it to go up too. And they need to find bigger amounts of suckers. And guess what? Jim Cramer's already bullish. They're talking about an Ethereum ETF. Rocco Negra's ETF's been out for a certain number of months. It's not kicking up as much as they can. Mt. Gox is going to release that 140,000 Bitcoin. And I can stack all these risks up that are not thought about right now because of euphoria. And I'm just going to be making my videos, friends, and just telling you this is what I'm doing. I know you're not going to like it. Guess what? I don't really care. I'm not sending you a product. I'm not sending you anything. I'm just telling you what I'm doing. Check your pants, friends. Check your pants. Are you going to be like Homer here, yelling about FOMO and rocket symbols when we're up? How many times did I tell you, friends? Bananas are healthy for you. I haven't checked the nutrients of eggplants, but there's a lot of eggplants we eat as Middle Eastern food as well. So look, Friends, oh man, I'm hungry for some baba ganoush. Look, friends, just pay attention. You gotta remember, the signs are gonna be obvious. I'm quite confident of that. But I've told you many times, they might happen at prices you are in shock about. Why? Because they're so low compared to your expectation. Put another way, you see Ned here, he's about to flop his willy out. People are saying that Ned is going to flop his willy out at 150k Bitcoin. That's what they're saying. But I'm saying, look, man, I think he's going to flop his willy out at 80. I think everybody is really bullish. I think the altcoins and Ethereum and Bitcoin, we rinsed everybody with enough time, but there's so many people in with much larger clip sizes that they don't need crypto to go 250x to retire. These people just need 100 now. Their clip sizes are bigger. There's more people in. And when everybody needs a 100x to retire, and you know in Bitcoin, for instance, people just need a 10x. That gives you cause for grave concern because you got to start dividing those numbers. I'm hungry for some baba ganoush. Make sure you tell mum and dad you love and appreciate them. I'm going to catch you in the next one.